Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most powerful mindset exercises I've ever come across to help patients hit their health goals. One of the things that we all have in common, regardless of if you're suffering from a digestive condition, an autoimmune condition, or you have some weight to lose, we all have a final goal in mind. We all have a destination we're trying to get to. Anytime you drive to an unfamiliar location, maybe even for the first time, you usually use a GPS. And when you go into this GPS, you type in the exact address of the place you're trying to get to. One of the big problems on the health side of things is we often don't know what this destination looks like. We don't know what this address is. How can we get somewhere if we don't know where we're going? This is one of the biggest failures I see with many patients, because just like when you're trying to drive somewhere, you might hit some unexpected traffic. There may be a car accident on the highway. You may hit some construction. So all of these things are going to create detours. Oftentimes when patients are trying to get better, they may hit some sort of health roadblock or health construction. They may have a reaction to something they're eating. They may have a reaction to a supplement. They may lose their job. They may go through a separation in a relationship. These are all massive detours in life. If you know what your final destination is, you can always work your way back there. However, many of us, we spiral out of control. We get discouraged. We fall back. We take one step forward, 10 steps back. And at the end of the day, we don't get better. We suffer needlessly for years and years and years. So one of the exercises I want to share with all of you, it's been one of my most powerful exercises. I call it the GPS exercise. And basically, you're going to create what your final destination or final goal here looks like. What are you trying to achieve? Where are you trying to get to? And this doesn't have to be very fancy or very difficult. You're basically going to take a piece of paper and a pen, and you can just write GPS exercise at the top and then bullet points. You don't have to make it paragraph form or lots of detail. You're going to write what that perfect day and perfect goal and destination looks like for you. So some of you might want to visualize a sunny beach somewhere. Some of you might want to visualize a forest that you're hiking in. But regardless of what it visually looks like, what I want you all to do is bring in all five senses while you're doing this. So you want to make sure you recreate this. So if you woke up tomorrow and you had no health conditions whatsoever, what would you be doing? Where would you be waking up? What would be the first smell that you get first thing in the morning? What would be the first view to hit your eyes? What would be the first sound you hear? Would it be waves crashing? Would it be an alarm clock blaring at 5 a.m.? So you really want to focus on all of these details and create what your destination looks like. Now, the other big thing to remember is you don't want to speak in negatives. You don't want to talk about what you don't want. So as an example, don't write, "I don't want digestive conditions. I don't want constipation. I don't want diarrhea." What you want to write is the positive. So I want to wake up with perfect digestion. I want to wake up with abundant energy. I want to wake up to an amazing relationship. All of these things are super powerful. And as you start putting pen to paper, so that's the other big thing, use pen to paper. Don't type this into your cell phones or your laptops. There's a magical thing about using a piece of paper and a pen to translate thoughts, and this is how we can put them into action. But if you know what that final vision of you, the perfect ideal vision of you looks like, you can always get back on track. You can always take that detour. You can take something that comes out of nowhere. You can take any blow life tries to throw at you, and you can get right back on track. And this is really the psychology of successful patients versus non-successful patients. Many people suffer for a long period of time because they simply can't figure this out. They don't know what great health looks like, what that goal is that they're chasing. Well, if you typed in, "I want to get somewhere around Toronto," as an example, you could end up in a million different places, and it may not be anywhere you want to be. So take this very seriously, because if you structure your day and you see this every single day, keep it somewhere where it's very, very visible. Keep it on your night table at night. You could even buy a picture frame, frame it up as well, but keep it somewhere you see it every day, because this is going to help you frame your day correctly. So we call this the GPS exercise, and really list out what you want, not what you don't want. And I promise you, You'll be much closer to getting it once you actually know what you want. Thank you.